Hi friends, good evening. Welcome to Durga Soft and welcome to REST API. Okay, Django REST API framework sessions, right? So first there are few things I want to discuss about this REST API Django. Just the basic overall idea overview I want to provide in this session. But before that, just aware to continue this Django REST framework. The first prerequisite is compulsory you people should aware Python. Okay, compulsory you should aware Django. The people who know these two things, then only continue. Otherwise, you are not required to continue this batch. Because, sir, for Django REST framework, the prerequisites are one is Python, the second one is Django. First point, is that clear for all of you, right? Okay, well, now the next thing, sir, very important about this Django REST framework. Here, do you know the most important points, just 2 or 3 general conclusions I want to talk, sir. The first thing, most of the people in the Python world don't know about this technology. Remember this one. Most of the people don't know about this technology in the Python world. Okay, so it is the most exciting technology. Okay, when compared with the remaining people, you can show clear difference in the interview room if you are strong in this area. Remember this one, correct? Okay, majority of the people, sir, don't know about this REST API or REST framework in the interview room. They're always going to have question mark symbol. So that's why compulsory you people should aware, sir. If you aware, you can show the difference between that you can show clear impact in the interview room, right? Okay, so this is the first general point I want to talk. What is the second point, sir? Sir, just now you told most of the people don't know about this technology. Is it really required or not? What the answer you can tell? Is it compulsory required technology or not? Yes. Is it required? Is it mandatory? Is it required or not? Yes, remember that it's compulsory required technology, sir. Remember that compulsory required technology. Okay, do you know, sir, here it is the mandatory technology. But very unfortunately, most of the people, mandatory technology, right? Most of the people don't know about this technology. But anyway, once Durga sir entered, then everyone can aware this technology some way in the form of videos or in the form of material. Everyone can expert in this area, I'm sure, sir. Okay. Now, do you know Django application without the REST? Django application without the REST API. Do you know my perspective here? There is a person is there without the hands and legs. Can you please imagine once how that person looks like? Sir, there is one person is there. He lost his so legs are not there, hands also not there. Then automatically, how stupid? How that he's not that much powerful. He can't do anything. The same kind of thing is there without REST API, our Django application story also. So, compulsory REST API is going to add power to our Django application. What it means, I will discuss for you people, right? So, it's a mandatory, compulsory required technology. These days in the interview room, it is the hard cake, sir. First question in the Django, do you know REST API? Regarding, do you know REST API? It's very common, compulsory you people should aware. Okay. Next, third important point. Can you please tell, is it easy technology or difficult technology? Anyone? Is it easy technology or difficult technology? Okay, sir, most of the people don't know. Most of the people don't know about this technology. Then definitely it will be very difficult technology, sir. Very difficult technology, sir. Like some people may feel. Okay, please make sure. Okay, please make sure it is very easy technology. Are getting very easy technology. So I will give left and right to this technology to bring this technology on the ground. Don't worry, sir, don't worry. So I will just I will make this technology stand in front of us. Okay, nothing will be there in this technology. Very easy technology, sir. Okay, well, the next is it big technology or is it small technology? Remember that it is very small technology, but to make full perfection we require to discuss, okay, at least 30 to 40 sessions. Please make sure you have to listen this point very carefully, sir. 30 to 40 sessions I will take, but this one is it is yes, very small technology, very small technology, right? Okay, now these are 4 points you should aware, sir. What the first point I covered? Most of the people don't know this technology, don't know this technology. Okay, don't know this technology. Next, the second one, it is mandatory technology. Yes, the Django application without REST API means human being without legs and hands. Remember that much. Powerful, the power is going to add to your Django application. This REST API, sir. It's a very easy technology. It's a very small technology. Don't worry about that. You can learn very easily about these things, right? About this technology you can learn very easily, right? Okay, well, can I go for next level? Up to this, any doubt? Up to this, any doubt? Okay, now the next cinema what I have to discuss for you people is, sir, what is just general terminology I want to introduce related to our Django application. I mean related to our REST API, sir. Generalized terminology. Sir, I'm using API. I'm using API. Next, I'm using web API. Web API. Sometimes we can use the word web service. Web API. Sometimes we can use the word web services. Java people are using especially web services like web API, web service, both the things are same, sir. The next one, REST. The next one, REST API. REST API. Next, last one I have to talk about Django REST framework. So Django REST framework. Okay, like these 5 terminologies if I'm going to discuss, then nothing will be there, sir, in this concept. Okay, just I want to introduce the basic terminology, just what we are going to discuss in the next 30 sessions or 40 sessions, right? So first thing you people should aware, what is API? Just observe what terms I'm going to discuss. API, web API, what is the web service, what is the REST, what is the REST API, what is the Django REST framework, like this terminology. First you have to get the clarity, right? Okay, REST API, web API, next all the things, Django REST framework, everything interchangeably we can use, but try to get much clarity about these things, right? So what is the first one? API. Can you please tell what is API? Anyone? Respond. Already it's a very common word. Application programming interface. Application programming interface, right? So what it means? What is the purpose? What it means, right? Very simple, sir. For which purpose we are going to use this API? First, to try to get the clarity, general clarity, and then I will talk about this programmatically, right? Do you know? I hope you people having your mobile phone. Okay, mobile phone is there, sir. Just Nokia here, just Nokia or otherwise Samsung. Here, just observe. If you want to make a phone call, if you want to make a phone call, do you know? So what we have to, what we require to do, sir? If you observe that, yes, if you are considering this one, just observe. This is the mobile, like. Do you know you have to, if you want to make a phone call to your girlfriend, okay, what you have to take, just do you know you are going to type the number and then green button. Happily the call is going to connect. The call is going to connect with your girlfriend happily. Do you know, until battery down or until balance completed, happily you can continue like this, right? Now my question is, take a bit very special care about this word. To use a phone, some interface is there, some keypad is there, correct or not? To use this mobile phone, some keypad is there. This keypad itself acts as interface to use the phone functionality. If any person want to use this phone, compulsory something must be required. That thing is nothing but this keypad. Are you getting? So this keypad itself is the interface. By using this keypad, now I can access the functionality of this phone. Everyone can aware? Please confirm. Yes, friends. Okay, well, what is this? Layman terminology. Don't think too much about technical words. Layman terminology, right? Similarly, if you consider ATM machine GUI screen, are you getting? Maybe available or not? ATM GUI screen. Okay, is it available or not? Okay, I'm not sure, sir. Okay, well, ATM, yes. Okay, good. ATM GUI screen, GUI screen, touch screen is there for the ATM. Do you know, if you want to get a withdraw functionality, here withdraw button will be there. You require withdraw functionality is there. You require to, yes, here just observe that. Here you require to click withdraw function, then automatically how much withdraw you want to take, yes, you will get. Okay, like that. Similarly, if you want to check balance inquiry, corresponding balance inquiry button will be there. By using that, you can able to check. Now my question is, ATM functionality, it's going to represent some functionality. Internally, some application is there, some bank application is there. Being end user, if you want to use that application, we are going to use GUI screen. Correct or not? Can you please confirm? We are going to use some GUI screen. Okay, that GUI screen, by using that, you can able to access bank application. That GUI itself is nothing but, sir, it's an interface. Are you getting what is that GUI, sir? Graphical user interface. Are you getting? Graphical user interface. I means what? Interface, right? So take a bit very special care. So to use bank application, ATM GUI screen. By using ATM GUI screen, end user can use bank application. Excellent, sir. By using mobile keypad, we can access the functionality. Okay, the functionality of mobile. We can able to use this, sir. So same way. I have one application is there, sir. One software application is there. Observe very carefully, sir. Software application is there, sir. I have one software application is there. Okay. To access this software application, sir, which things are required? Do you know? Suppose he the end user. Assume that who is this person, sir? Can you please tell who is this person, sir? Okay, he is the end user. Assume that. Don't tell Durga, sir. Okay, end user. Okay, now. So to use this application by the end user, some UI screen I will provide. Array, if you want to get the marks, then click here. Or otherwise, if you want to update your marks, click here. Something like I will do that, sir. Some interface must be required. Sir, I want this application functionality. I want to use in my Java application. Remember this one, sir. Not a human being. A Java application required this functionality. Regarding a Java application required this functionality. Question is, how Java application can communicate with this application? Sir, assume that it is the Django application. Django application, right? So a Java application wants to communicate with the Django application. or a mobile application wants to communicate. Assume that an Android application wants to communicate with our Django application. So how we can able to do that? For these people, we require to provide some interface. Are you getting? We require to provide some interface. By using that interface, happily Java application can communicate with the Django, mobile application can communicate with the Django, or otherwise Python application can communicate with this application. So this thing itself is nothing but application programming interface. Everyone can able to understand? Please confirm. What is the purpose of API? What is the purpose of API? So to access functionality of one application, from another application, or from the human end user, maybe end user, or maybe another application. Okay, from these applications, if you want to access, then automatically some interface must be required. That interface is nothing but API. Okay, if it's the software application, we are going to use API. If it's the normal end user, he may use GUI. Are you getting right? GUI. End user can access by using GUI. So the software applications can able to communicate with this application by using API. So try to get the terminology right. Are you in the position to understand right? What is the meaning of API? Just a simple, sir. One application wants to communicate with another application. One application wants to communicate with another application. Somewhere in the middle, mediator must be required. Somewhere in the middle, so some API must be required. That API, by using that API, now these people can able to communicate with this application. So two different applications, how they can communicate with each other by using API concept. Now observe my words very carefully, sir. So in the last few months, we learned how to develop Django applications. Regarding how to develop Django application, models, views, templates, template tags, next and after that, model manager, next like several things we learned right. Okay, now at that time our role is Django application developers. Observe the word very carefully, sir. Django application developers. That role. That's all. We developed applications, sir. Now I want to develop API for this Django application so that any other software application can communicate with my Django, So our application services can be used by some partner applications. For that, I require to develop API. Now my role is API developer. Are you getting right? Our role got changed. Sir, I'm not responsible to develop Django application. Okay, already existing Django application. For that, I want to develop API. By using that API, any person can able to access my Django functionality. So only 2 points you people should be aware, sir. What is the purpose of API? By using API, Java application can communicate with the Django application. Java application can get services of Django application. Okay, mobile application can communicate with the Django application, or mobile application can communicate with Java application. So one application can communicate with another application by using API. The main purpose of API is interoperability. Are you getting right? The main purpose of interoperability. Remember this one, very, very important terminology, right? Interoperability means one application can communicate with another application. Interoperability. Both the people together can work simultaneously. Powerful applications we are in a position to build if you aware REST API. So first get the basic idea. What is API? Any doubt? Forget about REST API. These things I didn't discuss much. Friends, Are you in the position to understand that what is the purpose of API? Okay. Now I have one small. I have. So next level. The next word I have to talk about web API. Sir, web API is the same as API only. Sir, I have one web application is there, sir. I have one web application is there. Now I want to develop API for this web application, so that any person can able to access this application, sir, by using HTTP protocol. So API which is developed to access web application, such type of APIs are called web API or web service. It is the API which can be used to communicate, to get services of web application. Sir, have you observed what is the word? Web service. Oh, it is the service which is provided over the web by some web application. I have Django application is there. Now, so I want to, my Python application wants to communicate with the Django and get some service. For that, we require to develop API. If API concept developed for web applications by using HTTP protocol, my partner application can access my Django application. Such a type of thing is by default considered as web API. Are you getting right? Normal API, the application may be standalone application also. But web API means over the web, we should be in a position to access. Such type of APIs are called web APIs. Web API concept is applicable for web applications. Any doubt? Yes? Clear, right? Next, what is the purpose of web API? Very simple, sir. Very simple. I developed one Python application. Now observe this. Now observe a bit carefully, sir. I developed one Python application. Just that this is the normal Python application, sir. Normal Python application. Okay? Normal Python application. Now this is Java application I'm taking. Java application wants to communicate. Java application wants to communicate with the Python application. For that, normal API must be required. Normal API must be required, sir. It is not web API. Normal API must be required by using some network socket, some way this person can communicate with this Python application. Right? But now observe carefully, sir. Sir, here already, sir, one web application is already running. Assume that, sir, one web application is already running, sir. Web application already running, sir. Now, so my Java application wants to communicate with this web application. Java application wants to communicate with this web application, so that the services I want, regarding services provided by this application, I want to use in my Java application. For that, API must be required. But this API we are developing for web application. Such type of thing is by default considered as web API, which is also known as web service. Getting right? Priyank. Okay, I will show. Don't worry with the examples. Just keep on listening. Next, here, do you know somewhere? Have you ever booked the tickets in IRCTC application or Book My Show application? Book My Show application. There are several. Or Amazon, like there are several things you did, sir. Do you know in the Book My Show application? So sometimes you may say, don't close browser. Communicating with your bank application, don't close browser, communicating with your bank application, like so just for 20 seconds or 30 seconds your browser is communicating somewhere, getting Citrix, something like, yes, communicating somewhere, yo, means that Book My Show application communicating with the payment gateway application. Book My Show application, communicating with the payment gateway application. Payment gateway application. How Book My Show application can communicate with payment gateway application? Yes, something must be required. That thing itself is nothing but web service. Are you getting the point? So if you want, you can say your browser URLs also will be changed during that time. Okay, browser URLs also will be changed during that time. Point into ICICI Bank, point into Access Bank, point into Citrix Bank, payment gateway, like it's going to do that. Next, sometimes it's a very this is one example where you can see, sir. Next, one more. I want to log in. I want to log into some application. Some applications, sir. I don't know some application. I want to log into some application. Do you know somewhere you may see login through Facebook, login through Gmail, Google? Like, have you ever saw these things? Login through Facebook, or Google, social login, social authentication. Have you ever saw, right? So actually, this is Durga app. It is nowhere related to Facebook. Durga application nowhere related to Facebook. Whenever for authentication purpose, this application communicating with the Facebook application for authentication purpose. For authentication purpose, this one is communicating with the Gmail. How Durga app communicates with the Facebook, communicates with the Gmail, so by using web service. Getting, friends? So for the web application, if our application wants to communicate, some API must be required. That API itself is nothing but web API. So we have to develop API for which applications? What is our course name? Boss, what is our course name? Django REST framework. Okay, we have to develop APIs for which applications? Can you please tell? We are API developers, man. We are API developers. For which applications we are API developers? Django applications. Django application, is it a web application or not? Yes. For the web application, if you want to develop API, such a type of thing is by default considered as web APIs, or which are also known as web applications, web services. Web services are web API. Clear, right? Okay, every day, minimum, every day we are using web services, sir. But very unfortunate, we don't know we are using web service. We don't know we are using web service. Sir, mobile is the best example. Every mobile app, so in the mobile app, you are seeing YouTube. You are seeing YouTube. Regarding in the mobile app, you are seeing YouTube. Mobile app communicating with the YouTube. Mobile app communicating with your Facebook. Regarding Facebook communicating with the Facebook, how it is going to communicate with the Facebook? How it is going to communicate with the YouTube? Some service must be required. Your Android application communicating with the YouTube.com, communicating with Facebook.com, something must be required. That thing is web service. Geo recharge, correct, right? Geo recharge in the mobile, through mobile you can able to recharge. How it is going to work? Everything itself is web service. Okay, practically I will show with an example. Don't worry much about that. Okay, sir, now just listen, have a look once, sir. What I want to do is forget about technology, forget about all these nonsense. I have one application is there, sir. Assume that I have one application is there, Django application. Okay, just try to get the basic terminology right. Here inside user.py, one minute. I have one application is there, okay, without REST. Yeah, here just yes, we can add our own payment gateway. Aryan, possible. Okay, we have multiple applications are there. Maybe is this application is a fulfilled thing or not? I'm not sure. Don't worry, sir. Here this application, okay, not in a position to show. Maybe. Okay, one small thing. Okay, we can just maybe in the next session I will show, sir. It's a very simple terminology. Listen this one. I want to develop one Django application. Sir, observe very carefully. I want to develop one Django application. What is this application, sir? Django, yeah. Up to today, how you are sending the request for the Django application? Up to today, how you can send Django application? Okay, we developed Django, it's running. Now open the browser, you can send the request 127 dot and so on, right? Okay, now have a look once. I will show here. I will show just a matter of 1 minute. Don't worry about this one. Here maybe if I will show some application, then you people can feel more comfortable. Sir, here just have a look once. There is one application is there, sir. What is the name of this application? Can you please confirm what is the name of this application, sir? Without the REST M1. Without the REST M1, like I have one application is there, sir. Now in this application, views.py, don't worry much about much functionality. Don't worry about the functionality, sir. Okay. Here it is responsible to provide employee data. It is the responsible to provide employee data based on my requirement, right? Okay. Now I developed one class-based view. Don't worry much about this internal functionality. I will discuss. Let me start the server, sir. 1 minute. So that you will get some basic idea. Yeah, the colon. Okay, REST API apps. Now here just without the REST M1 like I'm taking. Let me start the server. Py manage.py run server. Sir, just I'm trying to execute which application? Please confirm. I'm trying to execute which application? Hey, you are silent, man. I'm trying to execute which application? Django application. Correct, right? Just in my system, Django application is ready. So up to today, how you send the request for this Django application? Sir, 127.0.0.1 / do you know how you can, where the URL patterns are available? Okay, let me check URL patterns. Okay, here just I'm taking without the REST. This is the test app functionality. Next here URL patterns are there. What is the URL pattern? /API is the URL pattern. Okay, /API. Don't worry, sir. Normal URL pattern. That's all. So now this terminology everyone can aware. Sir, I developed one Django application. I started the server. Now I'm sending the request. That's all. Don't worry about these words, whatever I used. Don't worry, sir. Now that's all. Happily, it is providing some data for me. Regarding it is providing some data. Maybe employee information. It is providing, sir. Any doubt? Can you please confirm all the people are in a position to understand? Now who is getting this data? End user is getting the data, sir. Now end user accessing our application. Suppose there is one more URL pattern is there. Have you remembered? API /ID is also there, sir. API /ID is also there. Now what I want to take /1 I'm taking, sir. /1. Okay, first employee information, employee number 100, employee name Sunny, employee salary 1000, like this, right? Sir, if I can take two like this, right? Okay, now 2 if I can take like this, now happily second employee information we are getting. So this total thing is related to what Django application we developed, that's all. Any doubt about this one? Forget about internal functionality, how I developed, forget about that. It is almost thousands of times we did in our classes. Okay, well, now I want to access this Django functionality from the Python application. Are you getting? Not a human being. Sir, open the browser, send the request. Sir, up to this we did. Sorry. Okay. So I don't want to provide, okay, not only end users. If you want, you can write one Python application. Python application can send the request. Python application can send the request. Python application can get that response, and happily that response should be used in the Python application. So now my biggest doubt, how the Python application can communicate with the Django application. For that, something must be required. That thing is nothing but web API. Everyone can able to understand, right? Everyone can able to understand, right? Yeah. How many applications are there? Two applications. One is Django application. Second one is Python application, right? So how the Python application? It is not Python application. Send the request to the Django. Now Django is going to provide, Durga, Python, you required first employee information, right? Please take. Okay, like how one application can communicate with another application. For that, API must be required. But here, this provider is the web application. That's why web API must be required. Any doubt? Are you getting the clarity? The words are clear. Now I want to implement that functionality also. Don't worry, sir. Now I will show. I write the one Python application also. Okay, I write one Python application also, sir. Okay. Now here see this one. This is the Python code, sir. This is the Python code, normal Python code. Now let me take our normal test.py. Okay, Durga classes test.py. That's all. It is a normal Python code, sir. Normal Python code. What I'm taking now here, just have a look once, sir. Have a look once. Print data like, sir, base URL, endpoint, something like. Don't worry. Now my question is, what is this one? What is this application? Is it a Python application or Django application? Array, respond, man. What is the name? Test.py. Is it a Python application or Django application? Python application. Are you getting what is this one? It's the Python application, right? Now, Python application wants to send the request to my Django application. Now, Django will provide some data. That data should be used by my Python application. How, sir? How you can able to do that? Okay. Don't ask any question related to this code. Don't ask any question related to this code. Don't use any words. Just aware it is the Python application. That's all, sir. Now have a look once, sir. Now let me go to, already I'm in Durga classes, py test.py. Now I'm executing Python code. My Python application can communicate with the Django application. Django application will provide some employee data. That employee data will be displayed, right? Now I have a look once. Now observe it very carefully. Now have you observed, right? Now it is from where this data is coming. From which application? Django application. This data provided by Django application. This data used by Python application. Now this Python application, how it can use? Okay, very simple. EMP is equal to data of 0. First record, sir. Okay, print of employee name. Okay, EMP of e-name. Like this I'm taking, sir. Similarly, employee number, enum I'm taking. Sir, employee salary, EMPR is I'm taking. Employee address, employee address, employee address I'm taking. Now, second employee information we are going to get from the Django. Okay. Now, have a look once. Have a look once. Employee name is Bunny. Employee number is 200. Employee salary 2000. Employee address is Hyderabad. Sir, please make sure this data is not coming from database. Just this person, Python communicating with the Django. Django is responsible to provide this data. Are you in a position to understand? But internally, how that functionality? We will take care. Don't worry. How we can implement, sir? Sir, I don't want second employee data. I want fourth employee data. No problem. Just the 4, endpoint 4. Okay, like let me send the request. Winning 400, 4000, Bangalore, something like this information is going to get. So the important conclusion, what you people should be aware. How the Python application can communicate with the Django application. Some API must be required. That API is nothing but web API. Getting friends? Practically, forget about JSON, forget about base URL, what is JSON, what is request. Don't ask such type of questions. We are going to spend 40 days. There we are going to discuss each and everything. Just get the basic idea, top level. Okay? Don't pollute your mind with this new words, unnecessary doubts. Okay? A Python application connecting with the Django. Sir, now Python can talk with the Django application. Now my Python application will become more powerful. Django scope will become more because of this API. So today I developed a Python application. Tomorrow another person developed a Java application. Either Java person can communicate with the Django application or not. Django application or not? Yes, why not? Tomorrow I want to develop one mobile application. This mobile app, Android app also or iOS app also can communicate with the Django application. For that, what we require? So the required thing for this interoperability, what you are going to do is you are developing API. But this API we are developing for web application. That's why we can use the word web API. Clear? So, by using web API, Python application can communicate with the Django, Java application can communicate, mobile application can communicate. Practically, sir, I showed already here. I'm not showing some already existing things. I developed a small application. Now I'm telling. So this API is enough for all the applications. Once you develop an API for your Django application, this API can be used by any technology, any application, no problem at all. Okay, how you can do that? That's what we require to aware. Clear, right? Standalone application, generally we can use GUI. Anil, for standalone applications, we will use a tkinter, something like GUI. By using that, we can able to get the functionality. Okay, that's it. So now here the important conclusion. Sir, what is API? What is the purpose of APIs? Okay, now, so two applications can communicate with each other by using API. So if an application wants to communicate with web application, then web API must be required. To develop, yes, 1 minute. Sir, what are the web services we use for API? What are the web service means web server? What are the web servers we use for API? Web server means so Django servers. Any web server we can use. Rajiv, here Django inbuilt server I'm using. Any web server you can use. Resin you can use. Jetty you can use. Apache you can use. Like OHS, like any web server you can use. Okay, then. So now the next thing here, what is REST? What is the REST API? What is the Django REST framework? These words are very, very important, sir. So REST is just a very top level. REST is an architectural, okay, style, okay, something like it is guidelines. Someone provided guidelines to develop APIs very easily, web APIs very easily, sir. Lightweight web APIs, if you want to develop, okay, someone provided guidelines. That guidelines is nothing but REST. Okay, it is architectural style. Architecture. It is architecture. Okay, it defines several. It defines several guidelines to develop web APIs very easily. Regarding that, to develop web APIs very easily, so REST defines several guidelines. Okay, just something like a design pattern, something like guidelines. Boss, if you are going to follow this architecture, if you are going to follow these guidelines, then your web applications will be very concise. Web applications will be web services or web APIs will be very optimal. So there are several guidelines provided by this REST. Remember this one, this REST. There are several guidelines provided by REST. By using that, we can able to communicate. We can able to develop web APIs very easily. Remember that. Okay. So the APIs which are developed by using REST. The APIs which are developed by using REST are called REST APIs. Are called what? REST APIs. Okay, REST API means very simple, sir. The APIs which are developed based on the REST architecture or based on by implementing REST principles. Those APIs are by default considered REST APIs. Any doubt? Regarding that, what is the REST? REST is an architectural style which is responsible to define several guidelines to develop web APIs very easily, sir. Okay, like if here just the APIs which are developed by using REST are called REST APIs. Some people may use RESTful APIs. Both are same. What's there? RESTful APIs or REST APIs. RESTful APIs. Next, to develop RESTful APIs, there are several tools are required. Those tools, who is going to provide, sir? The Django REST framework can provide. The Django REST framework provides several tools to develop RESTful APIs very easily. APIs very easily. Like, remember this, very easily. Like, by using this REST framework, provide several tools to develop REST APIs very easily. Such type of framework is the Django REST framework. At very top level, what is API? What is the web API, web service? What is the REST? What is the REST API? The Django REST framework you should aware. REST API means nothing. The APIs which are developed by using REST based on REST architecture or based on REST principles are called RESTful APIs. RESTful APIs. RESTful web APIs or RESTful web service, both the things are same. RESTful API or otherwise RESTful web service, RESTful web API or RESTful web service. Java people are going to use RESTful web service like. Okay. So just try to get the basic terminology, sir. What is API? What is the web API or web service? Sir, what is the REST? REST is an architectural style. Of course, I will discuss some more internal things. Don't worry, sir. REST is an architectural style which defines several guidelines to develop these web APIs very easily. The web API, which is developed based on the REST architecture, such type of APIs are called RESTful web services or RESTful APIs. Okay, it is a REST is a language independent, sir. Don't feel it is related to Python. RESTful web services are there in Java. RESTful APIs are there even in Python, Django. Like everywhere, this is trending technology. Sir, already REST API, Yahoo Maps, Yahoo Maps is there, which can be accessed from our application by using REST web services only. Most of the web services which are provided by Yahoo is REST. Any doubt? Yes, Django REST framework may here just Vasudev already is asking some question. Something. Do you know web services is the terrible topic for most of the people, just aware. Is Django REST framework make our life easy to develop, understand compared with the Java RESTful services? Yes, man. Nothing will be there. It's a very, very easy thing. Okay. Which modules we require to use, which libraries we require to use. I will explain why you have to hurry about this terminology. Okay, it's very, very easy thing, sir. Okay, now, sir, what is the role of API? It's a very, very clear for you, right? Suppose here I will observe what is the power of API is. Assume that I developed one application, sir. Assume that I developed one Django application. This Django application can be accessed by only end user. Can be accessed by only end user can access. Then what is the scope? What is the scope of this application? The scope of this application is the very less. Some this application can be accessed by Java people, can be accessed by Android people, can be accessed by iOS people, can be accessed by sir some Python, any other technology people happily can access this one. Then what is the scope of this Django application? Are you getting? To make our Django application more powerful. If you are going to define API, then our life will become very simple. This application will become more powerful. Getting, friends? Okay, now just a small thing I will suggest for you. Just have a look once, sir. Sir, I want to develop one application. I want to develop one web application. Just observe that one application I developed, sir. DJ News. Have you remembered somewhere we developed a DJ News? Is it there in the line? Is it there in the line? Django projects OT Durga, like this, right? Yes, it is there. I kept right. Yes, it is there in the line. Just our demo application, sir. It is there in the line. Hyderabad jobs. Okay, now observe that. Now Hyderabad jobs information is there, sir. Here at the top, date, company, title, eligibility, address, and so on. Now my requirement is here I want to add one button. Okay, share this information by SMS. Share this information by SMS. One button I want to take, sir. Now take very special care. For every job, I want to take one button. Share this information by SMS. Okay, sir. This is the thing I want to use in my Django application. Can you please tell what I have to do? Please, what we require to do that? I want to get that button. I want to make that button functionality available. Okay, like immediately I will ask SMS service providers. Array, anyone is there? SMS service provider? Anyone there? Like I will ask. Then immediately SMS gateway. Then someone told, yes, we will provide support for 1 lakh SMS messages, 15,000 or 20,000 rupees. Like, yeah, no problem, I will. But how I can use your SMS gateway application in my Django application? Then immediately he is going to provide API. Are you getting? that SMS gateway application, person is going to provide API to access that application. Now observe this one. I have the Django application is there. So here SMS gateway application is there. The Django application should require to communicate with the SMS gateway application to provide SMS service to the end user. How this application can communicate with the SMS application? For the API must be required. Who is the responsible to provide this API, sir? SMS application provider is the responsible to provide this API. Now are you getting? Now I hope you people can able to understand, right? Sir, if it is the web application, yes sir, this is nothing but web API. By using web application, yes, my Django application can communicate with this. Happily, the service can be used by Django. Same mobile application, same payment gateway application. Sir, I want to offer some what we call paid jobs information. Right? Please pay by credit card, debit card. Then payment gateway application, I want to integrate in my, yes, how you can able to do that? For that, web services must be required. For that, web APIs must be required. Any doubt? Clear? Yeah. So this is what you people should aware clearly, right? Okay. Well, I hope you can able to understand what is the API, what is the web API, sir. Sir, very simple. What is the use, what is the role of this API? How the things are going to work? Just with a small chota example, I want to discuss for you people, right? Just observe that. Do you know what is the world population? Anyone can you please tell? What is the world population currently? Almost around the 700 plus crores of people are there. 700 plus crores of people are there in the world, sir. Remember that. Yes, 7.3 billion, 700 crores of people. Do you know these 700 crores of people? Is there any person in the world can communicate with any other person? Is it possible? Is it possible? Any person in the world, is it possible to communicate with any other person? No way. No way. Our language is the different. Our language is the different. Their language is the different. Are you getting? N number of barriers are available, sir. Okay, if you move in India, we have almost around 16-20 languages are there, sir. If I will move 400 kilometers away from Hyderabad, I'm not in a position to communicate with the Tamil people. I'm not in a position to communicate with Kannada people as long as if I don't know Kannada, if I don't know Tamil. If they don't know, there is luckily some chota English language is there, luckily, right? Okay. So important point here is in the world, any person can't communicate with any other person. Okay, it's not possible, right? Assume that any person can communicate with any other person. 700 plus crores of people, no restrictions, right? They can able to understand. Some common language is there. Any person can able to understand with any person. If you have such a type of thing, how beautiful it is. Are you getting right? How beautiful it is. Just observe that. Any person, I can talk with the North Korea person. I can talk with the South Korea person. I can talk with the Japanese person. I can talk with UK person, Philippines person. Because we have some common languages there. Okay? Without any translator, we have some common languages there. Then automatically, yes, how the business scope, how the growth you can expect. But very unfortunate, such a type of thing is not there. Such a type of thing in the human interaction not there, sir. But in software applications, that thing is possible, man. I have one Java application is there, Python application is there, .NET application is there, like this, right? Just observe that. I have one Java application is there, which is running on Linux platform. Assume that's all, which is running on Linux platform. I have one Python application is there, which is running on Mac. Okay, I have one Windows application is there. Okay, C# .NET application is there, which is running on Windows. Like. So now I have another application is there, maybe SAP based application is there, which is running on Linux. Assume that's all. Now, sir, this person can communicate with this person. This person can communicate with this person. This person. Every person in the world can communicate with any other person, irrespective of their language, irrespective of their platform. That thing is possible because of API's concept. Regarding any person can communicate with any other person in the world, that thing is possible because of API concept. So what is the common language between all these people, sir? There should be some common language must be required. That common language is nothing but HTTP, sir. Remember this one, that common language itself is HTTP. Java application can aware HTTP. .NET application can aware HTTP. Python, Django, Flask, any application can aware common language. What is that common language, right? HTTP, sir. Next, what is common message format where every person can able to understand? What is the common message format where every person can able to understand? What is the common message format is XML or JSON like. Okay, XML or JSON. JSON means JavaScript object notation. Okay, in the old application, XML is the most common, but these days JSON is the most common because of less what we call, because of performance, because of more performance, because of lightweight JSON itself is the more commonly used message format, right? Okay, by using HTTP common language and the JSON common message format, sir, all the people in the world can communicate with each other. All software applications in the world can communicate with each other. Such a type of thing is nothing but, okay, web service or API concept. Getting right? Now I have one small doubt. One small doubt. Here, listen bit very carefully, sir. Just now I showed one application for you. One application for you. Sir, which application I showed? Can you please just remind? Yes, friends? Sir, here just now I showed Python app communicated with the Django app. Regarding how the Python app communicated with the Django app, just observe that. Let me show the Python code. If I show the Python code, this is the Python code, sir. What is this one? Can you please tell? What is this one? Yes, friends. What is this one? HTTP protocol. Regarding HTTP protocol, so it is sending GET request by using this HTTP protocol. Okay, like now. What this person getting? JSON data. Regarding what this person getting? JSON data. Now let me show this application. This application use function. Regarding this application use function return HTTP response. Which data this person is sending? Can you please confirm which data this person is sending? JSON data. Regarding JSON data, Django application is sending. This is JSON data can able to understand by Python. Regarding common message format between these two persons, either JSON or XML also, but in this application I'm using JSON. Next, here by using which protocol Java application can communicate with the Django? Yes, that HTTP. The protocol itself is nothing but common language between these two persons, right? So everyone in the position to understand what is the purpose of Okay, how the applications can communicate with each other by using API concept. If it is a web application, we require to talk about web API. Clear, right? Yeah, we know the need not be. Now, so how to develop these APIs, we will discuss, sir. Okay, that is the part of our course. Now, we are not Django developers. We are Django API developers. Are you getting? Already Django application is there. I want to provide API. How we can able to do that? API developers. Have you ever involved in API? Have you ever worked with Django REST API, REST framework? You should aware. To perform put operation, write API. To perform delete operation, write API, REST API. To get the data, write API. Okay, like we have to provide endpoint like get, post, put, and so on. All these things we have to discuss. Almost first 1 week to 10 days, I will discuss what the REST framework is doing without using REST framework. Observe my words. What the REST framework is doing without using REST framework, I want to discuss. Sir, once if you aware without REST framework, what the things are, how the things going on, at last, if you want, I will explain REST framework. Regarding that, if you want, I will explain REST framework. Okay, REST framework, I want to develop my own framework, so without using REST, so that you will get much clarity in the concept. Once, so everything ground level is the clear, how REST framework is going to simplify our life, that part I will take care. Okay. Yes, authentication also we will do that. Authentication token mechanism is there, we will. Next, REST is one architectural style. REST is one architectural style. Okay, which provides guidelines to develop APIs very easily. Next, I told very clearly, sir, if you want to attend this course, compulsory you people should be aware the Django and the Python. Yes, someone asked this out. Without knowing the Django, without knowing Python, you can't attend this course. At the beginning, I told the same. Compulsory you people should be aware both. Sir, I know only Python. I don't know Django. Sorry, this course is not. Getting right? Yeah. Yes, for each and everything material you can expect. Whatever, I hope you people got the Django material, right? Yes, the same way REST framework material also I will share. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay, that's all. Yeah, Yuvraj, compulsory you should aware Django and Python. Just to contact our people to get material and videos. Course duration almost around a minimum 30 days to 45 days. And after completing every day, you will get the video. And from the drive, you can download the videos.